Hey y'all, it's Mo Wade back with the video part 2 of the 50 question, the first 50 question video. So it's really gonna be 4 videos. But the first video was with the questions was they make you think. Some of them make you think, but some of them is just like easy question answers. So with that being said, let's get this show on the road and finish up these questions and see what's going on. All right, so let's hit it. All right, so question 22 is, what's your personal heaven? I don't know how to take that question because my personal heaven could be snacks. My personal heaven could be my Los Angeles, you know, that's, in heaven, just having them back together. Um, so I don't know really how to take that question. I guess I would say snacks, and then having the people in my life that passed away all back in one room or in one area, and being able, to talk to them and see what they see from their perspective, looking down on me. I think that would be what my personal heaven would be. Question 23, how do you manage stress? All right. That's how my books came along. And it's not just me managing stress, it's me managing emotions, period. But that definitely is a way out for me, or music. So I would say writing and music is how I manage stress. Next question is, what do you believe stands between you and complete happiness? With that, I'm going to say yourself. You definitely stand between a lot of things. Like you put yourself in a position where um, you could stop yourself from being happy. Like you could stop yourself from getting a job, or you could stop yourself from being with somebody, or receiving love, or anything like that. You could definitely be the person or the thing that stops, you know, that stands or stops, um, you know, you and something else. Question 25, what's the one thing you wish to accomplish before you die? Opening a homeless shelter. Um, Opening a homeless shelter for kids, young kids, like teenagers, kids my age, or I wouldn't call us kids anymore. I would say young adults my age, and mothers, moms who have, young children who are in, abusive relationships, who are not necessarily able to take care of themselves and their kids. So I definitely feel like that's something that I want to accomplish before I die. Next question is, what's something you think every person should experience in their lifetime? Heartbreak. As soon as I seen that question, that was the first thing that popped up into my mind. Every person should experience heartbreak in their lifetime. And it's not necessarily being, from a relationship. It could be from a death, in your family or in your circle. Even though that's not always a good thing, but sometimes that can be a heartbreak, especially if you were close to that one person or those people. But definitely in a person's lifetime, I feel like they should experience heartbreak. I feel like you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about the things that you let happen, the things that you tolerate. It definitely, I've had my heartbreak in my life already. I don't think I need to go through no more. But definitely heartbreak is a big one for me. That's what I think people should go through or experience. Next question is it easier to love or hate, and why? That's tricky, but I feel like it's easier to love because um, it's like I can hate a person, but I can still love them at the same time. Like no matter what they did to hurt me, especially if you've known or been with that person for, you know, years at a time, or anything like that, or basically grew up with that person, y'all best friends, close friends. You can hate them, but it's some little small ounce in your big old heart, you still love them. So I feel like it's easier to love than to hate. The next question is, given the choice of anyone in the world whom you would want as a dinner guest. Michelle and Barack. I need to see what they up to. I need to get them at the dinner table. We need to be chopping it up. We need to be, trying to plan some vacations, because they is out here living their best life. I mean, they ain't playing no type of games. So those would definitely be the two people that I would invite to my house for dinner. They would have to be at the table. They would have to be at the table, because we just got to see, like, what in the world was going on in that office, Barack? Like, we just need to figure out, we need to figure out how to get old boy up out of there, because he is tripping. Next question is, in one word, what do you live for? Myself. I live for myself. That's it. One word. Next question is, do the people in your life bring the best out of you? I would say they do. Especially with, pushing and making sure I'm doing what I need to do to succeed in life, to become the best person I can be. So I definitely feel like my family brings out the best in me on both sides. No matter what it is, no matter if it's making these videos, no matter if it's writing my books, no matter if it's work or, whatever I want to pursue, they definitely bring out the best in me. So I do love and appreciate them for that. Shout out to the fam. Woo woo. Next question, 31. Are you afraid of being your true self around others, and why? I would say no. I'm being my true self right now in front of y'all. In front of, I don't know how many people gonna view this video, but whoever does, this is my true self. So I honestly don't mind. Being your true self gets you a long way. I could never see, me being any other way than being my true self. I was never the type of person that was fancy. I was never the type of person that had it had to be flashy, had to show off and all that extra stuff. I mean, people see me and they see certain things, that I wear or anything like that, and they definitely compliment it, but I've never been the type to be like, oh, I gotta make sure I wear these shoes today with this fit because I want somebody to see me. Nah, because that just wouldn't even be me. People would be looking at me crazy like, you don't even, what's going on? So I definitely feel like I could be my true self around others because it's just me. I don't come off as anything else but being myself. So I feel like I can do that. Question 32. Top 5 favorite songs. Oh, man. Okay, number 1 is definitely Pretty Little Fears. That is Black and J. Cole. That's that East Atlanta love letter right there. I would have to say You Stay, that DJ Khaled, that Jeremiah, that Meek Mill, Lil Baby, and the other guy. I don't know how to say his name, but him. And that just came out. That album is lit. I'm not even gonna lie. But You Stay, Curiosity by Asian is a good song. Who else I got on there? That Devil's Work by Joyner Lucas. Man, I'm almost down to learning that whole song, knowing that whole song word for word. That song is deep. People may not like his approach, but that song is deep. And lastly, I would say Double Up, Nipsey Hussle, Dom Kennedy, and what's that boy name? Whatever the other dude name, that big dude, I forgot. But Double Up is definitely one. And if I could pick all Nipsey Hussle songs, I would have picked all Nipsey Hussle songs, because, rest in peace to Nip. But yeah, so that's my top 5 favorite songs. My favorite album, Y'all know it's gonna be J. Cole. First of all, that's off top. Off top is J. Cole, but I would say Forest Hill Drive. That's my favorite album because I went to that concert, that Forest Hills Drive tour. I went to that. It was lit. So I would say that's my favorite album. My strongest pet peeve is people that smack. Like, don't come around me and you smack. Or do not come around me and I can hear the saliva move up and down in your mouth when you chew your food. That's a big pet peeve of mine. I don't see how people do that. I don't see how they make that noise, how they do any of that. Do not come around me if I can hear all that going on in your mouth. That's my pet peeve. My favorite drink, y'all know I'm going to have to say some liquor. But my favorite drink is a Long Island. I drink those back to back. People say I'm crazy, but I just be chilling. So, favorite drink is Long Island. My favorite ice cream is butter pecan or pecan, however you want to say it. But I say butter pecan. That's my favorite ice cream. Favorite clothing brand or store? I don't have a favorite clothing brand. Well, I guess you could say Pink. I guess that's a brand. But my favorite store is I have a few. Like, I don't really go to a specific store. I would have to say Rue 21, Charlotte Russe. That's really it, because I'm not a high fashion brand type person, so I would have to say those few stores. Pet I wish I had, a dog. I want somebody to get me a dog, and I want one of them little teacup baby dogs, the real small ones that they don't get big, and I could cuddle with him at night, because I want a boy dog. I can't do no girl dogs, so I would have to say a dog. My dream vacation is, I want to go to Australia, so anybody listening, please take me. Birthday gift or something, but I want to go to Australia. Number one thing on my bucket list, ride horses, because I've never rode a horse. So I think that's my number one thing on my bucket list. It says, would you rather be able to stop time or fly? I would say stop time. Like press that pause button or just stop it completely. And then I got another, would you rather be a deep sea diver or an astronaut? I'd say deep sea diver because I can't be up in the sky too long. I think something might happen. I might fall or something like that, lose air to my lungs or something. So I would say deep sea diver. That's a little more fun. I'll go with that one. Would you rather give up your computer or your pet? I ain't got no pet, so I guess computer it is. That was the easy one. Would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years or 10 lives that last 100 years each? I might go with that, live one life that lasts 1,000 years, because I know whatever I do in them 1,000 years, it's going to be lit. We going to have the most fun. Whoever else is living 1,000 years, we going to have the most fun. We going to make that one life and them 1,000 years last longer than 1,000. We going to make it 2,000. We're just going to be having too much fun and having parties, and we're going to have a Project X party. It's going to be crazy. Question 45. Would you rather be without elbows or knees? Okay, so this question is weird because it's like, what would you want to do? I don't know. I would go with elbows. I wouldn't want no elbows. And then it's would you rather fight Mike Tyson or talk like him for the rest of your life? I'll fight him because I can't talk like him. That's just ridiculous. So I would fight Mike Tyson. Would you rather have painful cramps again or never shave again? Cramps is out of there. Never have painful cramps. That's out of there. No question. We almost done. Would you rather have to get up at dawn or stay up to 3 a.m. every day? Stay up till 3 a.m. every day. That's in there. Would you rather give up shopping for 6 months or emojis for 6 months? shopping because I need those emojis. And last one, would you rather marry a vain person or a person with poor image? Person with poor image. And that's it for the 50 questions, y'all, for the first part. Video ran a little over, so that's why I was trying to hurry up. But hopefully I can post it. But y'all know I'll be back with the second set of 50 questions, and we're going to make that them questions a little lit. So I'll see y'all next time. Peace.